saw it, I'm out in God's beautiful nature, practicing my AR-15. I'm not so young anymore, so the best way to defend myself is with a gun. Why Second Amendment rights so important? Is to protect the God-given freedom with responsibility. In the American Constitution it says, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." John Adams said our Constitution was made only for moral and religious people. I'm very grateful we have a good president like President Trump, who also really stands up for Second Amendment rights. He stands against abortion, he stands against communism, and all the evil we see around us. We really have to support him. So we had this marriage blessing. Why did we carry an AR-15 at the marriage blessing ceremony last year? Well, the marriage blessing ceremony is not just a marriage. It's the engrafting ceremony of one's marriage and family into the unfallen royal lineage of Christ, referred to in Revelation 19:19 as the marriage supper of the Lamb. Or number 2, in the book of Revelation, Christ speaks repeatedly about ruling with a rod of iron. But ruling is translated from the Greek word poimanio, which means to shepherd or guard. Therefore, the scripture tells us that God will protect his children with a rod of iron, guarding the flock, not as a dictator, but as a loving father. In the same way, each of us is called to use the power of the rod of iron not to harm and oppress, as has been done many times in the past, but to protect God's kingdom and its inhabitants. So we have an AR-15, and I'm practicing to learn to use it well. I grew up in Denmark, and there I learned from my dad how to use a BB gun first, and then later a shotgun, a hunting rifle. They are not allowed to carry guns there for self-defense. There's no Second Amendment rights. Now my husband and sons are teaching me. I need a lot of practice, but it helps me to feel more safe at home. I hope I never have to shoot anybody, but if I need to, I'm ready to defend myself, defend my family, and anyone who needs protection. So here I am out practicing. I'm shooting from about 200 feet. I use a paper plate as a target, really simple. I'm 63, and it's a lot easier to protect yourself with a gun. You never get too old for shooting. A good way for old and weak people to defend themselves. So what does the Second Amendment say? A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Especially the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. This is so important. And USA is one of the last truly free countries in the world. But we have to really fight for this, to protect this right and this freedom. There was a rally, or Second Amendment rights rally in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, recently on May 6th. Gun owners rallied outside the city halls with their AR-15 and inside with posters. Check it out on YouTube. Many great patriots gathered and spoke out. I want to just, I have my AR-15 with you, and when I start, I want to take my glasses on, my ear protection on. I don't want to touch the trigger. Keep my fingers straight. It's important with safety, and keep the gun down, not pointed at anybody. want to also encourage you to join us in October. We have a big Rod of Iron Freedom Festival coming up, October 12th and 13th. It's a Saturday and Sunday, and it's to celebrate America and the Second Amendment rights, and it's going to take place at Kahr Arms Tommy Gun Warehouse in Greeley, Pennsylvania. Plus, October 14th, we have another big Book of Life registration, Mary's Blessing. Everybody is welcome. Please come and join us in Newfoundland, PA. Anyway, thanks a lot for listening. Have a great day. May God's kingdom come. God bless you, and bye-bye.